Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Get 10 to 1 on the fight not to go the distance. Register now at betway.com/boxing.
This is KUGAN CASSIUS for IFL TV. We're at the MGM Grand. With me, I've got Sugar Shane Mosley. How are you, sir?
Oh man, I'm doing good. How you doing?
Very well, thank you very much. Shane, a lot of people say that second round in your fight with Floyd was the last time that really Floyd was in real danger. Do you see it like that?
Well, I think that was the most danger he was in a fight, and I think that he'll tell you that as well. I heard that he said he seen black. He didn't know where he was at, if he was going to be knocked out or not. But Floyd's been in a lot of, not a lot, but he's been in a few, fights where he was in danger.
His father says that punch was probably the hardest punch that ever hit Floyd. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I would say that was the hardest. That had to be the hardest. Watching the fight, seeing his reaction, he was hurt very bad.
Do you believe this fight on Saturday, Mayweather-Pacquiao, to be the biggest fight of our generation of the last, say, 100 years?
I'm not sure if I would say 100 years, but it'd be the biggest fight in our era, in this boxing era. I mean, they had so many great fights. This is the most paid, for any fighter, but that's because we have more money nowadays than probably back then. But there's a lot of great fights. You can't just say this is the best fight in the era. No, I can say that.
I shouldn't have gone back 100 years because we weren't born 100 years ago, but anyway. But would it be a big shock if Pacquiao was to win this fight, in your opinion, Shane?
You know what? No, it really wouldn't be a big shock if Pacquiao wins. That's the thing. Pacquiao can win, and he can hit Mayweather with that left hand. He can get the right shots at him, but he has the ability to be able to hit Mayweather.
You spent some time recently in England, hanging out with David Hay. I think he took you out. First night you were there, and then you spent some time with FRAMPTON. And how was your experience there, Shane?
Oh man, I had a great time in England. Went to England and went a little bit to France for like a day, then came back to England. I had a terrific time. Great place. I love to come back and spar with Hampton and Shane McGuigan. Yeah. McGuigan. He was doing the mitts with me, and everybody treated me so well. It was great. I had a great time in England.
We saw you were tweeting that you were going to go and spar with Frankie Gavin or Kell Brook. What was the situation there?
I was trying to spar. Before I went to England, I wanted to spar. Well, Kell Brook offered to spar. I said, all right, I'll spar with you when I get to England. Then when I get there, he's, oh no, we can't spar. Only if you spar southpaw. And I was like, all right, I'll spar with you southpaw. And then freaking Gavin said, I'll spar with you. And then he got upset because I was going to spar with Kell. I said, okay, well, he wanted to spar. So then I went back to Kell, and then Kell said, I'll spar with you now, but southpaw. And I said, okay, well, he has 5 hours from the train from wherever he was at to London. And I'm like, oh, there's no way we can do it. So Carl FRAMPTON said, listen, Shane, you came out here to spar with somebody, I'll spar with you. I'm 122 pounds, but I'll spar with you.
How did FRAMPTON spar with you?
He reminded me of Ricky Hatton. It was funny. He was coming in aggressive, and I loved it. It was fun. I had a lot of fun with him. It was good, sharp. He was a little overweight. I think he said it's 146 and a half. So we was about the same weight. I was just a little taller.
What's in the future for Mr. Mosley?
I'm not sure. I mean, you will see. You never know. I'm just keep myself in shape, and maybe there could be a big fight out there for me or fight.
Anyone you're targeting?
If not, then we'll move on and go to my boxing, my training. I train a lot of fighters. I have a few fighters, and I love to do that, and I'll just continue doing that.
All right, Shane Mosley, thank you very much for coming to IFL TV, and listen, best of luck in whatever you do, my brother. All right, thank you very much.
Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Get 10 to 1 on the fight not to go the distance. Register now at betway.com/boxing.